Welcome back to another day of 31 Days of Halloween. Today we did a half-dead glam look, I guess. I don't know. We're going to start off with a dance party and priming our skin. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty Primer. Yeah, I always forget which order it's in. But once we get done priming our skin, I'm going to go in with a cool toned contour shade. Words are hard for me today. And a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to cut my face in half. This doesn't have to be a perfect half. I wanted the half dead side to be bigger than the living side. Does that make any sense at all? So for the half dead side, like the dead side of this, I'm going to use a foundation that is way too pale for me, and I'm just going to continue to build that up until I'm pretty freaking white. Totally optional, but I decided this was going to come down onto my chest, so I just continued to pale out my body and my neck and go down to my chest a little bit, if that makes any sense at all. Once we're done building our base, I'm going to go in with a pure white concealer under my eye and just blend all of that out. To create a more stark contrast between the two sides, I'm going to use a foundation that is too dark for me on the living side of my face, and on top of that, this foundation is really pretty, but it oxidizes terribly, which is just going to make us look more tan, more alive, more living, if that makes any sense. And for this side of my face, I'm going to use a concealer that's a little more warm tone and a little too dark for me, and we're going to blend all of that out as well. To set all of this down on the dead side of my face, I'm going to use a pure white powder that I found in the Halloween aisle at my Walmart. And then for the living side of our face, I'm going to use a too dark powder. This look is really handy if you're already really pale and you already have a lot of foundations that are too dark for you. The entire basis of this look is that one side of our face is going to be warm and glowy and all warm toned and bronzy, and the other side is going to be dead. So for the living side of my face, I'm using a more warm toned glittery bronzer, and for the dead side, I'm using a way more cool toned bronzer, and then I end up going in with this really pretty cool toned pinky purpley color out of the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I just decide to pretty much contour my entire face with that. Don't forget to contour down your neck, because this is obviously going to go down onto our chest. We all know this is the favorite part of the video for me. For the dead side of my face, I'm going to use a white glittery eyeshadow as my highlight. And for the living side, I'm going to use this really pretty bronzy highlighter that I never get to use because it's too bronzy and golden for my normal skin. Now that we're here, I'm going to go in with that very cool tone pinky purpley shade that I used to contour that dead side of my face, and I'm just going to start going down this line that I've created, and make sure you continue this all the way down your chest. This does not have to be perfect, and after that I'm going to go in with a more red toned shade just to add depth. This look also really works out if you've changed your hair color 47 times during the pandemic. I'm going to do my eyebrows as I normally would with a medium brown eyebrow pencil, and then for the dead side of my face, I'm going to keep it very dark and contrasted, and for the living side of my face, I'm going to add a more blonde taupey color just to lighten everything up and warm up that side of my face. The eyes for this look are pretty basic glam smoky eyes. For the dead side, I'm going to go in with a very pretty cool tone pink out of this Jeffree Star and Morphe palette. I'm going to build that into my crease and my outer corner, extending it outward, and also I'm going to take that really pretty cool tone pinky purpley eyeshadow out of Modern Renaissance and pack that onto my crease, outer corner, and my lower lash line. Then for the lid color, I'm just using a pale pink glitter from that same palette. For our living side, I'm just going to take some warmer shadows, some oranges, and just really pretty warm tones and create the same basic smoky eye, extending it outward into my outer corner and onto my lower lash line. And for the lid shade, I'm using this really pretty orangey golden glittery shimmer shade. Does that make any type of sense? I hope so. We're going to tight line our living side with a brown eyeliner and the dead side with a black eyeliner, and then of course I'm going to add a big dramatic black wing on each eye and my eyelashes. Now I'm going to go in with that cool tone shade again, and I'm going to hollow out underneath my eye, add a little bit more onto my cheek, and just overall deaden my face a little bit. I also went ahead and contoured my bottom lip with this really pretty cool tone shade, and I really like how that came out. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like looking dead. Going in with a white body paint from Mayron, their Paradise paints. These are really cool water activated paints. You do not have to have them though. You can definitely use a white liquid eyeliner for this. I'm going to create a kind of thin, kind of wiggly line down the center of those shadow lines we've made. And once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to create some stitching. You can do whatever kind of stitching you want. I just do some random slants and a few X's here and there. You're going to continue this all the way down that line, all the way down your face, all the way down to your chest. I just stopped my paint at my shirt line because I'm wearing a V-neck. I really like how this look is turning out. It's super easy for a last minute moment. I'm gonna also take that cool tone shade and hollow out my collarbone. You can kind of like suck in really hard and your collarbone will pop out, so you know where to contour around. This is the perfect dead girl shade of lipstick. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Huntress. It's such a pretty cool tone gray purple color. We live for her. So I'm gonna fill in my lips and just make them that color, and then I'm gonna go in with this really pale shimmery baby pink liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star just in the center of my lips to add a little bit of a highlight. I'm gonna floof my hair. We're gonna do our little poses. We're gonna, hi. One side's dead, one side's living. We're gonna sing, we're gonna dance. It's a whole thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Make sure if you did, you give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love this look. I'm so excited for Halloween. So close. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.